Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Antonia. I hope you guys are doing well. I have for you guys today a comparison that you guys have been asking me for, and it is the Babaton Slouch coat versus the Wilfred only coat. You guys have been asking me for a video to compare the two, and I finally have one for you because during clientele I actually purchased both of the coats. I actually already own the only coat, the Wilfred only coat in Dovetail. Previously it was named the Wilfred Rocco coat, but now they've renamed it to the Wilfred only coat. As you guys know, their names, it's like very hard for me to keep up with, but I know it is the same coat. But I have a Wilfred only coat to show you guys. So this is her. I was on the market, if you watched my clientele like Black Friday shop with me, I was on the market for like a white coat. As you can see, this is definitely not white. It is more like a beige kind of gray color, and when I did purchase it on the website it looks like it's white. So I have the Wilfred only coat in a size 2. This one's made in Romania. The price point is at $350 Canadian. I don't know what it is American. And I always pick a size 2 just because I like things a little bit like more slouchy on me. I could probably go with a 1 because the sizing on the Wilfred only coat is large, but I do like to wear my stuff very baggy. So I picked this up. This is unfortunately going back, not because I don't like it, but because I already have a Wilfred only coat, and this is not the color that I really wanted, so this one's actually going back. It features one button here, so there's just one button closure, and then there's 2 pockets, but they're stitched down, so I can't show you guys what that looks like on the inside, but they're stitched, so you just have to open them up. Like, they're stitched down, so you just have to open them up. And then this is what the sleeve looks like. Of course, you guys know this is supposed to be removed. And then when you open up the coat, so you see this is just the one button, you open it up, and there's just some information on the side. It says the Wilfred only coat, handcrafted, recycled wool and cashmere from Italy, oversized fit, vegan chamois, and handcrafted, and then Wilfred again. On this side, it actually has this logo, and I think this is where they must have got their textile from Italy, and then they have a pocket on the inside which is actually buttoned down as well. So there is a nice little pocket on the left breast side, so that's really cool. So it's a very basic coat. It's very similar to the Babaton Slouch, except the Babaton Slouch has a lot more buttons, and the Wilfred only is about $50 less expensive. This one specifically is different than the regular onlys. It's not grouped in the regular onlys because this one's technically not like the sustainably produced batch. So there is the Wilfred only coat that has the 100% responsibly sourced wool, and it's wool and cashmere, but it's also Italian, so it is different. I don't know why they include it in like a separate category, but this one has a different item number. So the regular item number is like 90318, and this one is 91379. So they have different item numbers. And then if you think the only coat is way too long, I will show you guys a try on in a minute, but they have a short version as well, which I don't unfortunately have to show you guys, but there is a short version. Moving on to the Slouch, you can see already it is a lot more like creamy and whiter in the camera. And this is the Babaton Slouch. I have it in a size 2, once again made in Romania. This one is the heavier one because it is wool and cashmere as well. The original Slouch is made out of recycled camel hair, and that also includes a short version, a regular version, and a tall version. So this one, specifically the wool and cashmere version, doesn't come in a short or tall. It's just the way it is. And you can see here, it's super similar to the only coat. This one has 4 buttons instead of the 1. So you can see them side by side. Like, the color difference is much different. This one's like a cool tone gray, and this one's like a warm tone beigey oat wheat color. So The lapels also, there's like this one side where there's a button, so you could theoretically button it all the way to the top, whereas the only coat doesn't have a button on the lapels here. And there are the two pockets on the side. Once again, they are stitched down, and you can see that the buttons right here, there's two of them versus the one on the only, so it makes it like a smidge fancier. And then there's also a button on the inside that you can secure, so like the inside flap is not moving around. On the side here, it just says MTR Italy, so I'm guessing that's where the wool was sourced again. And then on the side, right side here, it says Babaton Atelier, virgin wool and cashmere from Italy, oversized fit, handcrafted, and then it says the slouch coat. And then on this slouch coat, it actually has the inside pocket on the right side breast versus the left side breast on the only coat. So there is a nice substantial little pocket here that I actually don't really use. This one actually has a different little button closure, so it's not that it's not as secure, but it's easier to get in and out of, whereas the only coat, it has this like handkerchief little flap that comes out, and it's a little bit harder to get into. Not a big deal though. So why am I going with the slouch versus the only? My main reason is I was looking for a like creamy white coat, and unfortunately, if you did watch my Aritzia Clientele Black Friday try on, like shop with me, I did try on the Constance by Babaton, and I love that color. I think it was in like buff sand or something like that. It was such a beautiful color. I didn't actually see this color because Daniela ordered all the coats in, but this one didn't end up coming. Ordered it afterwards, and I tried on the heather white, as you guys saw, but that was like very gray. It was like basically this gray. And then this came, and I was like, oh, that's not what I really wanted. But after a while, it really grew on me, so I actually really like it. I also really love the like brown version as well, so I'm kind of interested in getting that coat as well. Like, I don't need that many coats. Like, I already have one Rocco, I have like two Stedmans. I should really get rid of some. I really like the slouch, and I just figured I already have the only coat in the dovetail, and since this only coat that I did order originally I thought was white is not actually white, I might as well keep another style just to have in my rotation. The price point for this one is $3.98, so like I said, the only coat is $50 cheaper. If you're looking for just a big baggy coat, like the only coat will do just fine. But I know there are a ton of people who are like more leaning towards the slouch coat than the only coat. For me personally, I don't have a preference at all. I don't think the slouch is better. I don't think the only coat is better. The look, realistically, is basically the same. And if you bought the only coat, the only person that would know that it's the only coat would be if you were like me and like study Aritzia clothing. But like at the end of the day, I don't go around looking at people being like, oh, she only has an only coat, because I have one myself, you know what I mean? So like, I like this one and I think it's really cute. I just wanted something a little bit different, and I figured if I'm picking between the two, I might as well pick the color that I like most. If this was in white, I would have definitely like kept it. I honestly wanted a color like this hat. I wanted a white coat like this, but I just can't find one. So anyways, let's do the try on. What I'm wearing is a basic, very normal like winter ensemble. I have on like a sweater, so this is the Wilfred Montpellier, and then I have on these Wilfred Distill pants. I know they don't actually go, but I'm just like very comfy right now, and it's actually late at night, so I'm trying to get this up for you because I wanted to film this before I send the only coat back. That way I had like everything shown. For size reference, I am 5'4". I'm like 140 pounds right now, I think. I haven't really weighed myself, but I think I'm 140 pounds. And I typically wear a size medium or a size 8 bottom, or like a size 28, 29 jean. So this is what the slouch looks like on me. As you can see, the sleeves are a little bit long, but I think that's just because I have short arms. And usually I will just take this stuff off and then I will end up rolling this up anyways. My only coat that I have originally, my dovetail one, or my Rocco in dovetail that I bought last year, I actually rolled the sleeves up as well, just because the sleeves are always just way long on me. So this is what it looks like. I'm trying not to show my mess. This closet is a disaster. If you can see, it touches, if you can see the bottom, it doesn't touch the floor, obviously, but it goes like to my mid-calf, or like a little bit longer than my calf. So this is what the slouch looks like on me. I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like buttoned. So this is what it looks like. I will 100% not be wearing it like this. I will most likely just be wearing it like this. So this one, I have to say, because it is the wool and cashmere, it's heavier and it's like more sturdy. The recycled camel hair is a little bit more like flowy and malleable. Here is the only coat on me. Once again, look, the sleeves are long, so usually I will just roll them up. This one is a lot more soft and malleable. The slouch that I have, it feels very like soft as well, but like the material is just more stiff. It's more like hardy. So this is what it looks like. It is less long than the slouch, and I'll pan down in a minute, but this is what it looks like on me, on my body frame. That's what it looks like buttoned. I actually think the only coat looks a lot better than the slouch when it's buttoned. I just like the one button look. I just think it's so easy. Honestly, get the one you want, of course, or you can be like me and get both, or you could save $50 and get the one you like, get this one, which is similar enough. Just to pan down to the bottom, you can see that it is not as long. It's almost, so this one's like actually true mid-calf, and then the slouch is just a tad bit longer. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this little comparison. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. I highly suggest going in store to try them on. If you don't live close to a store, like, order both of them in and trying them on if you're in between the two coats, because you might like one or the other. I personally like both of them, so now I own both of them. And I don't think one is better than the other. The looks are very, very similar. It's just a matter of preference for yourself. I hope this video helped you a little bit in seeing what the differences are, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at _HelloHarley. Make sure to follow me on TikTok at HelloHarley, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!